What's up, YouTube?
That was a nice surprise.
It's your boy, Andy P. This is West Coast Vlogs and Pods. Here we got with me,
Scummy Jummy.
and
Hanky Han in quarantine edition.
that's all she wrote. Thanks, guys, for listening.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Vlogs coming soon.
Maybe
One day.
one day. Yeah, episode 11.
Episode, I can't even count them at this point.
It's been a while since we did one of these.
It has been a while.
How wild has it been?
Henry's gained
Well, it was
another 150
before all
pounds.
this garbage happened. So
115 pounds. I probably have lost weight.
Henry's
Nah, me
beard
too.
is exactly 1.5 feet long. It's crazy, man.
Who's that like ref or in the UFC with like the super long like
I know what you're talking
beard?
about.
Like this dude, his beard is like
It's like super long.
Yeah, it's like
I don't know
it's
why
amazing.
anyone would want to do that to themselves.
Well, if you're like that dude, you just make bank like.
Hey,
couple-
guys,
couple
don't
nights a
care.
month.
You guys ready to go back to school in 4 days?
Oh,
What's school?
spring break right now. Woo!
You already know I quit school.
Oh,
do
yeah. Sorry, Jimmy.
podcasting
You ready to go
full-time.
back to school?
Well, I mean, I still have homework to do this week, so
Really?
yeah.
Simp.
It was all stuff that's due. It was assigned like last week, and it's due like the
Oh,
next
okay.
week. So I was like,
That's quite
I
responsible.
swear
of you.
I'm going to get like C's in all my classes.
I'm doing okay so
Is
far.
there a
I-
pass fail system going on? Or whatever?
No, they're talking about it, but I doubt they're gonna do
Like,
it.
Pass fail.
besides my music classes, I just can't keep up with it. It's so boring. Psychology is easy because it's just tests every week, like quizzes every week, so it's fine. But geology, she asked us to do so much crap in like business. We have to do like this module system where you have like a week to do it, and there's like a multiple assignments in it. You have to watch videos and stuff, and I'm just like, God, this fucking sucks.
It's like hard to
Sorry.
do.
Swore. Haven't done
Dude,
this in a while.
the modules are. I have modules for Spanish, but like it's annoying because she expects all of them to be done by like a certain point in the week, so we could like talk about them.
Yeah, because
And no one does them.
yeah.
So we all go on
my class is on Sunday night.
we all go on our Zoom sessions and we're like doing activities, and we get like paired into like groups, and we're all just like, I don't know what we're doing.
That's the nice thing. None of my classes we do Zoom.
Oh, that is nice. Do I have to wake up? I have to do it 10:30, twice a week. So, I mean, I just sit in bed and eat.
One of my teachers tried to get us to do it, but then she said it's optional. So then no one did it.
No one's gonna.
So
do
she
it.
just records it and then puts it up on Canvas.
I mean,
But then
why
who's gonna
would
watch
you?
that too? Why would you watch like an hour and a half video? That's such a.
I don't know, especially because like the quiz questions, if you look up if you copy the question and like
Quizlet?
Google search it, like the question show up on like Quizlet or something, and it's the answer right there.
That's a good
You realize,
professor
like,
right there.
Pretty much every course is on Quizlet. Just look up like the name of the course and the assignment, and like, ching, it's money in the bank right there. Easy answers.
Well, I was telling Andrew before we started this in my filmmaking class,
man.
my narrative project, which no sound, which I was like fine. I was thinking, okay, I'll just film something. No, so it has to be two main characters are round fruit. So preferably, he said like an apple and a pear have to
Wait,
be
so
like
you
the
can't
main
film
characters.
people?
No, has to be about like fruit.
And no sound.
What?
And no sound.
No
Do you
sound.
have to do that?
No, that's
How do you
a
even do
quarantine
that?
edition right there.
I don't know.
What?
Like in the examples he's showing us, like he made a video. He's like, look, you can have the pear roll into the apple and have the focus shift. But I'm like,
Doesn't make
okay,
So
that's a good
you
storytelling.
you should just have an orange and an apple fight each other.
I mean, yeah,
Just
that's
throw
what
them
I'm
at
gonna
each
do.
other.
No, but that doesn't violate the Newtown or whatever.
No, so
right?
like we're not supposed to have violence if it's person-to-person challenge. But he's like, well, I guess since it's fruit, you can do that. I guess. Ha ha ha. No.
Dude, this class sounds so
Dude,
miserable.
have you ever read the
Well-
list of like what you can't do in that class?
Yeah, you read them to me when we were doing the.
And you broke the rules.
I've broken the rules like multiple times.
Did you get like
and
downgraded? For
no, he was like, "I'll let it slide this time." I was like, "You."
No, I remember like he
suck a
showed your
nut."
example in our class, and he's like, "Oh, see, he didn't. He needs to ask. You need to ask permission if you're gonna do that." And I was like, Oh, my friend didn't ask for any permission, and he's like, "Oh, I know."
Literally, it's like you can't use lights at night near a street because it will blind drivers. You cannot shoot the camera out of a window. You cannot do any
Of
high
a car
like rigging.
or in general?
Like
No,
out of a
moving
car.
objects.
No moving.
Yeah.
Literally,
No, but out of a window.
like out of a
Out of a window.
Like if it's above like probably the second story of a building, doesn't work. We'd have to get permission for that. And yeah, like we had in one of our movies, we had a car literally pulling away and then pulling in, and that was like our like it pulled away from one spot in our movie and then pulled into like another one. We were just gonna put that in to get someone to a different location, and he said, "Yeah, you can't have that." So literally, like we didn't have time to shoot any other stuff. So all of a sudden, the person just appeared in a new location.
I don't care why the rules are like just don't do anything stupid and don't break laws. That's what it should
Dude,
be.
because people sue for
They have to
dumb
put
stuff.
everything in there. Yeah, I don't know.
Literally-
But a couple of them are just kind of like stupid. But I
It
don't
should
know.
be like as long as you're on your own property and like no one else is in it. Like why does it matter then?
No, because it's for a school project. So if you get hurt or injured during any of it, you can sue the school because it's technically their liability. It's tricky, man.
Well, they should just make you sign a
Liability
contract
sucks.
that says if you hurt
You
yourself
should.
during filming, it's
well,
your
they
fault.
kind of he gave us a contract to sign, but
I don't
it was
think
not
it-
really.
Dude, they could just put that in the fine print. None of us read it. It'd be
don't know.
chill. I don't know. He literally said in one film, these people they like had someone falling on the ground and they were going to fake it. So like cut on action.
Yeah,
And the kid still got hurt and like busted one of his teeth.
no, he's just stupid.
And I'm like, you can't, this kid's just a gosh darn idiot. An imbecile.
I mean, I could have sued you when we were filming your project for like colleges, and
Ew.
Dan smacked me in the tooth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say us almost getting hypothermia because we were up at 4 a.m.
Getting
while it was pouring rain.
hypothermia, dude, grow a pair, dude. I admit, was not the best circumstances. Did I show you that? I don't think I showed you the video. We were filming, we saw it. So we were filming for that other project for like applications. And there's a part where Jimmy is drinking from this canteen and oh, am I allowed to use names? I don't know. Dan,
It doesn't matter.
this guy named Dan
You already said
grabs the canteen from his hands, and I think on the second take, Dan like pushed the canteen forward and just clipped.
It just like hit me
Jimmy
right
in the tooth.
gum. My mouth.
And you can, if you listen to the audio, you can hear this like dink,
Oh
and it like
That's
you were bleeding.
classic.
It was rough.
no, I had a white shirt too, and I like wiped it, and I was like, oh.
I was like,
I was
oh,
like, nope,
oh, chicken
Nope.
nuggets.
no, thank you.
Very interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Battle scars, man.
yeah.
Chicks dig them.
In the mouth.
Dude, what's with people? Have you seen people getting like lip tattoos?
I mean, it's a thing. Yeah.
Because it goes away after like so long.
Well, it's like if you get like the bottom of your feet, it'll like.
Yeah, it'll
Wear
just
away.
wear off. I think the lip is like a couple years or something like that, and then it's like gone.
No, Andrew.
I'm gonna
I don't-
get it.
I'm not 12 years old.
I'm gonna get my own name tattooed.
No, it's
Oh,
gonna get
brother.
W.
See, I'll do. Hey, that's what I'll do. I'll get our deal.
No, it's on your arm. We shook hands.
No, we
And-
didn't.
we made a deal. That
Well, if you want to get to the arm and on your lip, go ahead.
yeah, we made a deal that if Andrew doesn't try to hang out with me and Jimmy during the summer, basically, he has to get a tattoo of the West Coast Vlogs and Pogs logo on his arm. And now he's trying to back out of it because he's a freaking loser.
Bro, it's not like you go to school or anything. No one's
No,
gonna
I
care.
know, bro. Dude, but when chicks,
You shook hands. Who cares?
we have to make the vlog famous, or the podcast and vlog famous, so when chicks see the WCVP, I'll be slaying
Yeah, because you're really
in a very
talking to all these
respectful
chicks.
way.
Yeah, you're not allowed to murder chicks, Andrew. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I'm lonely. I need a wife. I will pay.
I
for
need a
one.
wife.
I know, Andrew. There's a thing called a Russian mail order bride. Ever heard of it?
Really? Oh, sweet. How much are we talking?
I don't know. I'm not the guy to ask.
I need someone to help me carry on my lineage, to further my legacy.
Well, every girl our age is back in town, basically.
I need to
Vice.
one day I will rule my house.
Just go back on Instagram and start DMing.
Oh yeah, dude, that's so sweet.
Hey,
DMing
lady
girls.
number one. You remember
Yeah.
me, Andrew?
DMing
from
girls
high
is the
school?
way to go.
Do you have their number?
No, dude, it's better when it's DM'd over Instagram.
Well,
They definitely
Greasier,
appreciate that.
dude.
that's greasy.
It's greasier,
West Coast
dude.
Vlogs and Pods does not promote spamming people in their
Yeah.
DMs.
Yeah, we do.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, we do. I don't care. Spam
Yeah.
people. Spam Andrew. Andrew at
Oh, well,
Andrew.
no. If you wanna
Andrew
spam
at andrewsaloser.com.
If anyone
on
wants to spam Andrew, go ahead. But,
Spam me
Spam
up.
his
Spam me
DMs.
up. I dig it.
but we apologize if Andrew invades
Is your
privacy.
account public?
Yeah, it is.
Of course,
Spam
it's like his photography
Andrew.
page, basically. It has to be.
It was private for a while, and I sometimes put it back on private.
Henry's angry because Henry, you can speak about your work experiences.
No, I'm not gonna rant
Henry's-
on my work.
Henry's got this
I like
pent
my
up,
job.
Well,
energy.
Henry works at a hardware store.
Yeah, it's chill, and we're still open because apparently fertilizer is essential.
Dude, don't even try to say that sweet lawns are not essential, because they are.
Do you know what's the funniest thing? People come in with leaves sometime and be like, "Why does my tree look like this?"
Well-
And I'll be like,
Good-
"How often
Yes,
do you?"
we
I
are all
literally-
botanist experts here. We know.
I always just tell them like, "You're not watering it enough."
You
Like
tell 'em what
someone
the-
came
the
in and they're
genus
like,
and
"What's wrong with
species
this
of the-
leaf?" And like half of it was dead. I'm like, "How often do you water?" They're like, "Once a week." And I'm like, oh, "There you go."
Whoop-de-doo.
Oopsies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
No, you know what's really awkward? No, so pterodactyl's mom. Oh, you want me to stop? Okay,
No, you're good.
pterodactyl's mom called garden, asking for certain plants or whatever, and I knew because I helped a customer find kale the other day.
Kale?
Wait, how did you know it was
Well, I didn't until they came
Wait,
in.
wait,
Oh.
kale?
Yeah,
the-
like kale plants, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And I knew we had it before, and I'm like, yeah, we have that. And then they came in, and I found out that was pterodactyl and her mom.
pterodactyl? Oh.
And it was really it was really awkward. But then it was even more awkward because we ran out the day before of the stuff they asked for. And yeah, so they came in and they only found like one thing that they wanted out of 3 things. I was like, yikes.
Eek, bro.
Dude, I did a Postmates order for someone. That's what I've been doing every once in a while. And I realized like Vaughn's like 2 weeks ago. Dude, they
You
wanted
saw
like
'em?
toilet paper and paper towels and like chicken. Dude, I went there was like
Nothing.
tiny packages of chicken. Nothing there except for Uncle Ben's rice and like the dry.
Dude,
That's where it's
fire.
at.
Dude.
That's where it's
And
at.
I called them. I'm like, I can get you this like chicken and like these off-brand of pizza and like Uncle Ben's rice. And they're like, okay. that's all I could get them.
That's
Damn,
funny.
dude.
They said nothing.
Last
Dude,
time I was at-
people have been showing up who have been calling the store, being like, I'm going to drive up. Can you bring the stuff to our car? And we're like, excuse me? It's been a whole thing. This guy called. He's like, I want petunias. I'm like, okay, what kind? He's like, oh, I'm going to have to see all of them. I'm like, so what? You want me to bring out every kind of petunia flower we
How do
have?
you inspect them?
So
yes.
you can choose. That's what I had to do. I had to get like 2 garden carts full
Oh
of
my.
petunias. And then he's like picked them out. So I put them in his cart. And then he wanted soil. And
What kind of
Did-
soil?
did go back.
he wanted super soil. It's 3 cubic feet of soil. It's our biggest bags of soil we sell.
Damn.
And-
Now I know.
And that's what he
super soil.
wanted. But he told our manager, Miracle Grow in ground soil. So I loaded 3 in his cart, and he's like, I wanted potting soil. And I'm like, well, that's not what they told me. So they had to redo the transaction. He wouldn't go in the store. So they had to like take his card and do all this stuff. It was a whole
Wait,
thing.
how did he pay for it?
Just gave him his card, and then they go
Oh,
take it inside
oh,
and ring
okay.
it up. This happened like 3 times. It happened with another lady.
That's fun.
She's like, I need this Happy Frog topsoil. And like, we literally told her, like, we don't have that. We have topsoil, but we don't have the Happy Frog brand topsoil. And she's like,
"Can
no,
we
I
get
saw it
Happy
one
Frog
time.
brand?" I want the
She
Happy
literally
Frog.
was like, I saw it one time, and then comes to the store, and we're like, we don't have it. And she's like, well, what do I do? And I'm like, I don't know. What do you want us to give
You know what you could do? You can eat a chicken nugget sandwich.
Like, I'm like, there's this guy who's my
I want
friend.
one of those right now.
There's
yeah,
this guy.
kind of sounds really good.
There's this guy who's my friend who works in paint who gets in trouble all the time because customers will ask him what color
Wait,
should.
how does he work in the hardware store while also being in paint? Just kidding. Get it. Awkward. All right, keep going on.
Nah, you know I'm not gonna finish.
Keep going.
No,
But
so-
Henry, how do you work in the
In
plant
paint.
section if you're like in plants?
wait, how is paint hardware?
No,
What?
No, it was like you're in paint, like you're submerged in
Yes,
paint.
that's what he meant. You're in paint. So how do you like be a plant, Henry? Like how do you talk to the plants?
What are you like in dirt
God.
with plants and
Like,
you're in the garden
What?
section?
Like, what?
To all our viewers, comment down below if you're at a low point like me.
Anyways,
Round of applause.
my friend works in the paint department in my hardware store,
Good clarification.
and customers will come in all the time and like ask for a certain kind. He'll show, and then they'll be like, "What color should I get?" And he'll be like, "I don't know. I'm not doing your project." And then they'll complain to a manager that like, "Oh, he's not
Weren't
helping
helpful.
me." And then he's gotten into like yelling fights like multiple times with customers.
You should recommend like a really ugly color.
And now all he does, if someone asks him, he just goes blue, and they'll be like, "Why?" And he'll be like, "I don't know. I like
That's
blue."
cool blue. Dude, have them buy like a bright pink,
It's just
like some nasty.
I've never
pink.
worked in retail, and now working in retail, it's like, man. But I mean, my manager, like, because I technically have two bosses. Like, the assistant manager is the manager of garden, who's like, I mostly just do whatever he says. He's super chill, and he's like my sister's friend. That's the only reason I got the job. So I mean, my job's not hard. It's chill. It's just sometimes customers can be annoying. And then when fellow employees give me attitude, it can be very annoying. But we're not going to talk about that.
Talk about it.
Henry's
Rant.
gonna air his dirty laundry out on the podcast.
No, but I mean, I'm getting a lot of hours, which is good and bad.
You're getting money at least.
No, yeah.
I haven't been like any stores though. Like, other
Hey,
than,
if
like, the
any
time
of
I
you want to
visited
work in lumber, they need someone in lumber right now, and they'll give you the job like almost instantly.
Really?
Andrew, use your
Yeah.
Christmas tree
Am I,
experience. don't
am
know.
I chopping down trees? Because that would be sweet.
Yeah, Andrew, we have a giant tree lot where you just go out there. You have to wear a red flannel and grow a beard before
Red
you go.
flannel, grow beard, maybe suspenders with some
And a
jeans,
beanie on,
and
you
maybe
go out there and
a
chop
blue
trees
ox
down.
that follows you around, and then just. Those are my tree
Yeah.
sounds.
It's chill.
It sounds like a sweet job, though. At least
Yeah, when
Okay.
there's no one in the store, it can be super chill or super boring. When you have everything done, super boring, and it's like you have to find something to do because you can't just be standing there.
So Andrew, what have you been up to?
The transition.
money transition there, scummy jummy. You're doing great, bud. You deserve a raise.
Thanks.
Yeah, I haven't really been doing much.
Wow.
I've been
Sounds
sleeping, been eating a lot of cereal.
So much.
I
12
know.
hours a day, basically.
Dude,
Dude.
literally. I think everyone's
I
sleep
mean,
schedule is shifted.
Yeah.
Oh, mine's horrible.
I
man.
can't go to bed till 2
Like,
in the
yeah,
morning.
dude.
Yeah,
I can't wake up before 11.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm
same.
tr-
No, that's been me. Yeah.
Have you guys tried? Like one day I was like, this is really bad. I'm gonna go to bed at 11:30 tonight, and at 11:30 was wide awake, and so I just went on my phone. And I couldn't. Couldn't do it.
I've tried to go to bed at 11, but then I just lie there in darkness until 2 in the morning.
Thinking
Then I go to
about-
bed. So it's like, what's the point?
Just thinking about the impermanence of human
And
society.
I haven't had to wake up early because my earliest shift I think starts at 10, if that. So I get to sleep in. So like I can't. I have no reason to just wake up early to try to fix my sleep schedule. So I don't.
Oh, people who do that are psychopaths.
That's the way to do it though.
Like, what are you trying to prove?
If you want to fix your sleep schedule, you just have to start randomly waking up earlier because then
Yeah.
you'll be more tired at night.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
literally exercise more to do that. That you'll get tired.
Yeah, but or I could take a nap and eat ice cream, and
I mean,
Wake
literally
up.
every day.
Yeah, Jimmy, are you gonna get fat now since Lent's over?
Oh, I haven't.
What'd you give up?
Exercise. No, I was just like exercise every single day, like an hour. I've been like running around the neighborhood because like all the hiking trails are closed,
yeah,
and like I'm still kind of doing that just because nothing else to do. Like I literally wake up, I take a shower, eat, and I'll play Spider-Man for like a few hours,
Nice.
and then I might like eat again, and then exercise, take a shower, go to bed. So that's
Solid.
literally my day. Or I'll do Postmates for like hours.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I couldn't tell you how badly I just want to go to Target and buy dumb stuff. Like
I mean, you
just
can.
because no,
Why-
but
why
like you
would
can't
you wanna-
anymore. Just because like you can't go to stores now. So it's like I just want to go to Habit and sit down and have a burger.
Oh, that's true. Okay,
But,
I
like-
understand
Oh,
the
yeah.
burger. I don't understand like, hey, I just want to go to Target and just spend a ton of money.
Okay, not a ton of
on
money. I just want to go buy
random-
something.
True.
I need that sauce.
Dude, a Habit burger though. Ooh,
I
a
know.
double
I
char.
might, are they open? I might stop by.
Dude, for
on the way
probably
home.
for
We down to go get one.
delivery.
Yeah, no. You
Oh,
can
Andrew has
go
to
there
go
and get
eat dinner with his mom, so he can't come.
Well, if you want to,
Bro, don't talk about my mom like that. I will
I
fight
mean,
Like
you.
what?
Unless you just convince your family to go to Habit, like, hey, let's all go to Habit.
Dude,
to
I
go.
could just text my father and be like, no, like dinner's probably
Dinner's
being made.
canceled, baby.
I'd be like, suck it.
You're
I'm
the
not
one
eating.
who's like, no, dude, I can't miss it.
Yeah, I don't want to be whooped. There is a system. there is a
still
system
get spanked.
in order. I still get spanked.
Right in the tushy.
Right in the tush.
Shout out to my
Ew.
third grade teacher. No, she was my third grade teacher.
What?
And then, like the teacher, she's like, completely off topic.
Oh, I thought you,
Jimmy
I thought
had
you were gonna
some
say her
weird-
name was Tushy.
Oh,
I'm
no,
like,
no,
what?
no. We had this whole thing like, you guys aren't going down the slide safely, so you need to sit your tushy down on the slide and then go right down. I was like, tushy.
Or were you like
Dude.
going head first or something?
No, yeah, people were just doing like stupid stuff.
Okay.
It's more
Awesome.
fun.
You're
But,
gonna.
yeah.
This is gonna sound really weird, but you were like talking about spanking, and you were like my third grade teacher.
Yeah,
and
I know.
got really weird there for a second. Like, oh god, that's why you're so messed up,
Yeah.
Jimmy. Just kidding.
Sorry.
Man,
I
hot tushy.
I really want Habit
Bottom.
now.
I'm down to go.
Oh
good.
man, that juicy burger, that double
Like
char.
I've been doing Postmates. I do a lot of Blaze Pizza, and I did a couple Habit, and I was there, and it was like,
They- okay. I didn't say you don't have to be sexually attracted to it. Or,
no, it's
It
just
talks
good,
to
dude.
you?
I miss it.
No,
Here's
it's-
the thing. Here's what I think you should do, Andrew.
what should I do?
This is the perfect opportunity to try to get a girl. This situation, because you're not doing anything. They're not unless they're working, because you're obviously
A
not working.
habit?
No. What?
Wait, I'm so confused.
You need to get a girl,
Oh yeah.
and if the girl's not working, then they have nothing to do. If you're not working, you're not working, so you have nothing to do. You guys
True.
have endless free time.
Yeah, but how can Andrew hang out with the girl if he has to be home with his family? Obviously, spend
Oh yeah, I
She'll
forgot.
respect it. She'll
yeah,
respect
obviously.
it. All
He
right.
has to be spend quality time with his family.
You'll
She
be a
will
Zoom-
know that
You'll
she
be a
is.
Zoom relationship.
Dude, okay. No, okay. Sorry.
My
Tangent.
favorite thing in the world is going on to the Mature Club Penguin online
Oh.
server, and everyone in the town's like, "Oh, join my Zoom
Oh,
server," and
really?
we'll put their number up.
Right before
And
this,
it's just
I was
like,
Oh,
what?
That
dude,
was what
you
it
don't
was.
want to. That's gonna be some weird stuff when you go.
Hold on.
in.
Say what you're gonna say. Then we'll
Yeah,
move on.
sorry.
Oh, so on the news, there was this weird thing in New York City where this guy was like dancing. No. This guy was on the news. This girl would dance on the top of her building, and his building was higher than hers, like right next to it. And one day he saw her dancing and like shouted and said, "Hey." And then
Like, they would
after,
just be dancing.
yeah,
to,
and
like,
he has a
exercise, or, like, what?
drone, and like
Oh my
after a couple
gosh.
days of her dancing, just chilling on the roof, he like sent the drone over with his number, and then they were texting, and then they had their first date on Zoom,
Oh, boy.
and then they for the news, legit, they went on a walk together, and he bought one of those plastic blow up balls you stand in and like roll around in. And like walked with her on a, like a walk date.
So like,
Uh,
this is the problem. Like, no, it's like there's
What?
news. Look. It's
so
like
funny.
there's obviously important news going on, but this is the problem
Like
when it's
why
like there's
do
like
we
no
need to-
real like local news or like
That
normal life
comes
stuff. So
on.
it's just, that's what people talk about.
Dude, and then the news lady was like almost crying, like she was almost like I was like, what do you? And
my husband leaving
we were joking, and my dad said this. He's like, once quarantine ends, they start dating, relationships going in the pooper, man. They're gonna realize it. But yeah, it was really weird. It was really weird. I don't recommend Zoom
That's
relationships.
that's our country right now. Like, I saw this article where it talked about how Elon Musk donated a bunch of stuff to like hospitals. I don't know if it was masks or whatever it was. And then it was a CNN article where they were like, Elon Musk actually didn't send any of that stuff. And then Elon Musk was like, I'm surprised CNN isn't canceled by now.
But like why? But like why?
They had no evidence, and then he literally tweeted emails that he had with the hospitals of them saying like, "Hey, thanks, we got the stuff. We're like gonna use it tomorrow."
Yeah, I don't know.
Pranked all you liberals at CNN.
Oh,
Those
stupid
jokes.
news network. I can't think of it. Oh, crap news network.
Crap. News network.
So, going back to Club Penguin.
Oh yeah.
So,
Gosh.
so for me, it was like 4 days ago because I checked my Club Penguin. I was like looked up. I was like, Club Penguin rewritten was a thing after they shut down Club Penguin. Those tyrants at Disney. But then like,
Hey, you can't say that.
Hold
You
on.
can't- hey, they're
Before we
coming
say that, we have
after
to
you.
talk about how Disney stock isn't worth as much as
And
Netflix's
yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Netflix's stock is worth more than Disney
it's all
now.
up to Tyson, dude.
Hey.
So now those Nazis can lose all their money.
Hey, you gotta watch what you're saying. They're
Come
gonna
after us,
you.
Matt.
Yeah,
Mouse.
come find us.
get some.
Mickey Mouse comes like busting in
Yeah.
the door with a gun.
What up, motherfuckers? You guys are dead, huh? Goofy. Sorry,
I think Jimmy should be a professional voice actor.
I think you should.
He should quit anything he wants
my
to do
range
and just
isn't-
do
isn't
that.
Good enough, but thank you.
Hey, instead of it's the goof stoppo. Get it? Like
The
no.
Goof Stoppo.
Why are your jokes the worst? Like, why are you?
But like, would you find Mickey Mouse like in paint though? Like, is he like in paint?
Wait.
So okay, so Club Penguin. I like randomly looked it up because I'm like, I got nothing to do because I've been just playing video games, doing homework, and I'm like, I'll look it up, and I'm like, this article's like Club Penguin's back, and I'm like, what? And it's officially back.
The only thing I like is it is really nice that
It's
it's
all
free.
updated though too, right?
it's free.
Yeah, it's free.
They're not
And
being
not pay to
Nazis
play.
about
And
it.
there's like mature servers, which like was that a thing
No.
before?
No,
Never?
no.
That's what I thought. I was like, I couldn't believe it.
Volume wasn't up. That was awkward.
Oh, what do you?
That's big
Okay,
awkward
no, sorry.
talk.
Go back. Say what you're saying.
Oh
Is
no,
it-
I just so I went
No, it
on there and
wasn't,
like,
yeah.
dude, there's a skate park and everything, and just balling.
Which you can't actually.
Do you know what's
skate
the
at.
most
That's glitch.
worthless part of the map is the Puffle Wild.
Oh yeah,
There's
I won't-
nothing
I
to
haven't
do.
Been there
And
since
it's
I-
literally like just it's like the cages, right? Or is it the?
No,
What?
It's like
Wait, which one's Puff? which
What,
one's
you
the
put
Puffle?
Cages.
children in cages?
No,
Oh, you work for
what?
Disney World?
Oh.
Wait, Andrew, conspiracy theory. Disney World is child trafficking. What?
calling up Alex Jones right now. He's getting on the podcast.
Yeah, we can wait. You say Alex Jones. Yeah.
Call him up. No, it's like an obstacle course for.
I will say right now, though, the igloo selection is bull crap.
Yeah, see, that's what I was. Mine is a treehouse though. That's the only one I could do. that's
I
not like-
went. What is mine? Mine's a warehouse because you can change it to the old Club Penguin if you hit old client,
Oh,
and
is
they
that
have
what that is?
more igloos.
Oh, really?
There's
Is it-
not a lot more,
is it
but
like
they
the
do have
one
more.
like how
Oh,
rewritten
jeez.
was? Like, is that like that one?
The warehouse one?
No, the old client thing.
Yeah,
But you have to use your
like
old
the
like.
old school.
What about like your old email and password and stuff like that?
No,
I
you
tried that,
can't.
didn't work.
That would have been so great because I found a website when I was like, I don't know, 10, playing Club Penguin. I found a website, gave you like a million
Million
coins.
Oh, did you guys see that?
And my mom like was finally like, fine, I'll give you the $5 it is for a membership. And I
So you
bought
just-
everything in the game and I still had
yeah.
like a ton of coins left.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
amazing.
Damn.
Yeah.
I've been playing Pirates Online. Oh my
Is that, I
gosh.
never
What's
played that
that?
game. Is that game fun?
Pirates of the Caribbean Online.
They have that.
It's
Dude,
basically you're
no,
just
it's
a
like
pirate,
10
a
years.
pirate, and you play with online people, and someone made like a rewritten version. It's
Oh,
the
okay.
greatest.
Is it free?
Oh, okay, I was
Yeah.
wondering, I was like, is that
Oh,
actually-
sweet.
It's the
Do
greatest.
you just
thing
go
in
like
the world.
piratesonline.com?
Yeah, just
See,
look up Pirates Online.
Shout out to
rewritten.
these websites for having servers on, because like some old games, the companies are just like.
I
shutting
know
down
Millsbury. Did you ever play Millsbury?
Nope.
No, it was.
Oh my.
It was
God.
the Pillsbury thing, like you know that company General Mills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cereal was like a cereal.
They
like,
made a game called Millsbury, dude. That was the stuff.
the shiz.
And
Shiz.
like,
What do you do?
it's just you're just a character, and you like make your house and stuff. It now it's probably the stupidest game ever, but it's basically like Club Penguin, but like
Better.
real
No.
life, and you're not
Oh.
Penguin. But so there's like games you can like customize your person, you can build a town, stuff.
This was
like
made
that.
by Pillsbury.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if you bought
General
cereal,
Mills.
if you bought cereal, there'd be like
Oh,
a code inside of it.
You get more stuff.
Oh,
You-
yeah.
and you get like free stuff or whatever.
I
It's a
tried that.
ploy,
and I just-
dude.
I didn't get that.
Me and
far,
my
but-
sisters for some
Marketing
reason used to
campaign
play it
right
so
there.
much when we were kids. It was crazy.
Yeah, and how much money you gave General Mills?
No, we didn't. Well,
They played.
no,
you.
because my mom hated us and only bought Cheerios and didn't buy like Lucky Charms or anything. No, I'm
I-
kidding.
Oh.
Strange
No,
enough-
I like
You had a
Cheerios.
rough life,
I like
dude.
Cheerios now. No, you understand. basically every lunch break I have now, I just walk to Albertsons and get Lunchables because I never had them when I was a kid.
Yeah, neither did I.
I
My
know.
mom,
Yeah.
my mom was like,
I mean, I think.
I
don't
do. I
know.
love them. The nachos ones. Oh my
dude,
god.
I'm
so
a
I should
pizza one.
Die for.
I'm a pizza.
I always feel
Lunchables
like
guy.
the cracker and like the turkey and the cheese.
Yeah,
that was
those
always
are good.
me, but
Nah.
I don't know.
I feel like there's way more when we were a kid because now it's just it's
like-
the sandwich, the turkey sandwich, which
Uh-huh.
is dry. It's gross. There's the nachos, which are amazing. There's the pizza, which are good.
Uh-huh.
Then there's the crackers, cheese, and
Oh,
ham.
yeah, Jump's favorite.
That's really it.
But I swear there was more when we were a
I
kid.
think there was more combinations with like different desserts
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I don't know. Want to hear a fun fact? So when I was at school last year,
No.
we got this.
You weren't in school last
Yeah,
year.
I
'cause you
was
quit
no,
for the
because I
podcast.
quit for podcasting. We got this like with your meal plan. You got this thing called a combo, which is basically just like a
What's
free
a meal plan?
free
Wait, where? Sorry, meal plan.
What?
Meal plan for what?
Are you talking about
like a
PCC?
college. No. Last year. Like,
Oh, before you
like-
went to P.
Yeah,
Oh, when
before
you're
I
at
was
bum
I
school.
was at bum
Oh,
school.
okay. I was like, what?
Shout out to bum. Okay. So they had this thing called a combo, which is basically you get like a free meal at any of these kind of like 7-Eleven-ish stores. And I got
Convenience.
Lunchables. Yeah, convenience store. I got a Lunchables pizza literally, I don't know, probably half of the year of the school year. I'm not kidding. Every day. And I ate one every night. And I like
How
I have,
often was it? Like you got one meal a
you
day?
got one a day. But like you got your meal, like your meal plan was like already good. But then you got this thing called a combo, which is like convenience store.
So is it
And
like
so-
$10 every day for purchases? or-
Yeah, just free though. It came with the meal plan. And so I literally
Well, it's
ate.
not free. It's part of the.
Well, it's
meal
part of the
plan.
meal plan, but it
No,
came,
but I mean, like, what's the amount? Like, could you go to a convenience store and buy like a crap ton of snacks, or is it just like
no, it's literally like you can only get certain items for certain
okay,
things. You get like an A, B, and C item, but it was basically a meal, and I think I probably ate, I don't know, 100. Like I just ate one every day. I ate a pizza Lunchable every day, and it was fire. And you can get the technique going, especially how you rip that plastic for the sauce. It was amazing. Shout out to Lunchables.
Who makes Lunchables? Like, I don't even.
I have no
I don't
clue.
know.
Lego.
Lego.
I
Okay.
wish. Dude,
Shout out to Lego
I-
for our sponsor today.
I haven't bought any Lego sets since the beginning of
This.
the quarantine. Yeah, and,
What-
and I feel
Yeah,
empty inside.
So like the last time we were all three of us together was March 11th, because Henry and I were gonna go.
How'd you remember the?
Because we were
Oh,
gonna go
yeah.
to Tame Impala concert and then like.
I was too much of a
oof.
wuss.
Well,
Dude, now
yeah.
thinking back at
You
it,
should have gone.
Well, no, well.
well, here's my thing. Was looking back on it, I shouldn't have been scared about that, but I did have concert anxiety because it was at the Forum.
Yeah,
that's the
and
worst.
it was like gonna.
It's
No,
a
it was
huge-
No, actually, it didn't rain. It was gonna rain, but anyway, yeah.
Did it rain?
No, it was like
It-
almost
it was
gonna rain.
going
So I
to.
was like, oh
Okay.
man, this is gonna suck. Driving to like.
Yeah, I don't
like,
know.
Inglewood.
Literally Inglewood, and then the Forum parking.
Yes.
Well, because me and Jimmy are also cheapskates and we refuse to pay for parking.
But
Oh,
we-
so you're gonna park in some
We got a
sketchy-
spot. No. We got a real good spot though. Shout out to Greg Pappas, his dad.
Is he, wait,
Every time we've
Hook us
been,
up.
there's this one street. So basically, they close off streets, and then there's one random street in the middle that
They
they
don't.
don't close off, and then they keep closing them off.
Uh-huh.
And there's always parking, and that's where we've always parked. It's never been a
at
problem.
the Forum?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it's like really short walk. I mean, it's not short, but it's like
But it's like not
it's also easier. I mean, you don't have to worry about getting out and spending probably like $30,
like
$40.
$40 probably. Yeah, that's like the and then it's like awful when you're getting
And
out
it's
of the
stacked
concert.
parking.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know.
At least most of it is stacked.
Yeah.
But now apparently they're just having you park in the Ram Stadium parking lot
Oh, really?
for it. It's a whole thing.
Probably much
Anyways,
nicer.
So yes, continue about that day, that time.
Oh yeah, so we were gonna go, but I was being a little bitch, and I convinced Jimmy to not go.
Well,
We went to
everything
dinner
blew up
instead.
like literally within a few days. That everything blew up to like stay
literally,
home and all
literally
It happened the
Like 2
night
days later.
before because
it's like-
I wasn't thinking about it at all.
that
I was just like, whatever, we're gonna go to, and then I watched a podcast, and then they started closing everything, and then they announced they're gonna close the school, and I was just like, oh my god, the world's ending.
yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I don't want to worry about parking and driving there and all this crap. And I was like, Jimmy, I don't want to go. And
Yeah.
Jimmy was like, we should just go, stop being a bitch. And I was like, we probably should, but I'm still a bitch.
I mean, yeah, and then
Yeah.
but I was able to sell my ticket to make a little profit. And
So
then,
that's
like,
what. Yeah, it's better.
Yeah,
that
and
way.
then I guess like my sister, or a couple of her friends went to that, and they pretty much said like everyone there was just like joking about like, oh, coronavirus,
Yeah.
we're gonna get it. and all
Because,
that.
really?
like, yeah, afterwards, I thought about it like a week ago. I'm like, now looking back, I'm like, we would have been fine.
Yeah.
But
But even if you had gotten it,
We were
like,
also
it
staying like
would've-
way in the back too. so
that
it's
was
not-
the thing, was when you started describing it to me, I'm like, it's at the Forum. Parking is fine, but driving sucks. We have to walk. And sitting in the back for $80, I was
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Yeah, it was,
be squinting.
he's no Bono. Sorry. I love Kevin Parker, but he's no Bono. I'm not gonna-
they'll do a show again. I don't know.
yeah. Well,
Eventually. No,
Yeah,
dude,
when
this
it's
is
all
gonna last for
ends.
years. We're all done so. It's
Dude, but
wartime.
I was supposed to be like in Arizona a couple weeks ago for Rage Against the Machine, and then like,
I was gonna
that got
ask you, when
postponed.
was that?
Oh, that was supposed to be March 30th. It was like on a Monday. It was like Caesar,
That's weird.
no, like Sunday or something.
Cesar Chavez.
It was like no, Caesar Chavez Day was on Tuesday, and that show
Yeah.
was on a Monday. So I was gonna drive Sunday,
Oh,
Spend
that's
the night.
smart.
spend a night, and then like come back
Yeah,
Tuesday.
it works out.
But then like we were like about to book. We were literally so close to booking like something like a hotel or like a Airbnb, and it didn't happen. But now it's like in September. I'm like fine.
all right, sweet.
Yeah. It's,
Where
you
in
know,
Arizona?
The Gila River.
in Hippie Town.
It's
Hip
in,
it.
it's in Glendale, Arizona.
Glendale.
Shout out to our
Glendale.
Glendale there, Glendale. Yeah, so show got postponed, and like I was gonna go to a show last week, supposed to, and then got postponed. You know,
Oof.
it happens. You know,
I don't go to really concerts that often, so
that's all I spend my money on.
I
Like,
probably
peop-
I should. I need to get into more bands that
I've
actually do concerts.
I mean,
not
the
the less
problem
than
is it's, like,
1,000
all the
plays.
people, like,
Yeah, what's up, Andy P here? I'm listening to
problem
under
is, like, all-
1,000 plays on Spotify.
oh, this backyard show, dude, is so
Oh,
legit, dude.
dude.
They got like 10
Dude,
plays,
that means there's
Spotify.
not gonna be a crap. What do we call them?
Chemical aliens.
Yeah, we're just not gonna be no
Chemical-
chemical alien show.
No.
I just always wear a jacket, anyways, even like 100 degrees, because I don't want to get sunburned. That's mostly why I wear one.
You tan before you burn, though.
Yeah, but if you're just out in the sun,
You should put some sunblock on.
I don't like.
Yeah, get
I
that
don't like the
vitamin
way it
D,
feels.
man.
Ever since Kylina, man, and Jimmy's greasy sunscreen.
That's a whole other.
Because
that's a whole other-
it was probably the
No.
zinc stuff.
No, it was like SPF or whatever the
It was like
hell.
50, 100, no, man, like 100.
No,
But
I don't know
it-
what's called.
50's not that bad. It
No,
has
no,
to
no.
be 100.
It was whatever one wouldn't rub
Banana
into your
Boat
skin.
brand.
Yeah,
Shout out
it's-
to Banana
it's
Boat
probably like-
for having garbage sunscreen.
It's probably like 100 SPF, and it's probably zinc. The zinc stuff doesn't, and you can see because it's like a white coat on your skin, and it looks weird.
Yeah,
It's
but
just-
I don't
it's
know.
just
I
like
just
all grease.
I don't really like the way it feels.
I hate
you feel all
sunscreen too. It's
greasy,
horrible, yeah.
and then
Hey,
when you start
Neutrogena.
sweating, it's like
Hey, so Neutrogena sunscreen from
you
like
sound
you get
my
Costco.
girlfriend and my
Dude,
sister. You
dude,
should wear
dude, dude.
sunscreen every day.
Dude, okay, not that. That's weird. But if you go to Costco, you can get Neutrogena sunscreen. It's like
don't know
not
what Costco
oil
makes
based,
sense.
so it doesn't make your hands all like greasy and stuff like that. And when you sweat, it doesn't like pour off
You
of
think
you.
they have Legos
Wonderful.
at Costco?
Yeah, they do actually.
the
Do
only
they?
thing I don't
Or
think
you know,
so.
you know, everything is like Kirkland. Maybe they have like Kirkland.
it's like
Legos
Kirkland
there.
brand Legos,
I don't know.
and they're all crappier.
Last time I went to Costco was like for a mission trip in Arizona. And
I've-
it was weird. I like walk in, they're like, "Do you have a Costco membership?" I'm like,
Oh yeah, because you need one to go in.
I'm
there,
like,
huh?
no, but I'm here with someone who has one. They're like, okay.
Like, you sure?
Going for the
They like
snacks.
won't let you in without one.
Oh no,
No, it's
no.
the thing. Yeah,
They're
just going with
super
this.
strict.
Going for.
I
the
remember
snacks.
someone went in who was like, "Oh, I came in to buy one." They're like, "No, you gotta like wait outside or something." And I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, it's like they're protective because there's actually a secret government base in every Costco
Yeah, of course.
where they
Everyone
house
knows that.
aliens. What do you think they store in the refrigerated section, dude?
Area 53.
Area 53.
That's the weirdest part of the store is where you go into like the walk-in refrigerator.
yeah, and all of a sudden it's just like wall of cold slaps you in the face.
Like people don't know that like the Costco in Burbank actually is like actually the real Area 51.
Yeah,
That's where it
what people
actually
don't.
is.
They have Wendy's,
Oh, Burbank.
Walmart, Target,
Burbank's kind of a
Best
sweet
Buy,
area.
Michael's, REI,
So
Blaze,
Burbank is
all
like
the GameStop all in one
GameStop.
like area.
Dude, shout out to GameStop. Like they like refuse to close their stores for the longest time.
I forgot to go. I was gonna get Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. I never went.
you're in a pirate's mood, aren't you, right now?
I love pirates.
First
Henry
three?
is a
The first
Wiener.
three Pirates of the
Is it
Caribbean
Wiener?
are amazing. Then it
They
kind
are
of
really
just like,
good movies.
eh.
remember
Are
seeing
they
him for the first
rebooting it
time.
without Johnny Depp, or are they gonna keep using him?
They
If they
can't do
do, they're gonna make zero money on it.
Yeah, I don't
but
know.
It's fine. Yeah, the whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard situation is kind of
Wait,
not great.
That's
Wait,
very
what's
messy
going
to
on?
get into. It's a whole other.
You'll tell me after. I have no.
We-
clue.
no,
I haven't
well,
been.
we
I
can
haven't-
Just because now that means she probably won't be Mira anymore. That means Aquaman.
Did you see the thing of Ezra Miller like slamming that lady down on the ground? The dude who plays
What?
Flash in the movies, like there's like this clip and he's like, "Oh, you want to like mess with me?" And he just grabs this girl by the like throat and then just like puts her on the ground.
Oh,
And everybody's like,
Jesus.
"Whoa, whoa, whoa!" And then yeah,
What?
yeah.
Jesus.
It's like in Iceland or something at some like convention or something. I was like,
Fame is a
I'm
biatch,
like, good
man.
thing he's gonna get recasted. They've been trying to make a Flash movie for like so long.
I
and
don't
it's
wanna-
never
I
gonna
just
I
happen.
don't think it'll take.
All I want is Man of Steel 2. That's all I want. That's all I want.
I don't know.
That's all I want. And I want.
Release
I
the
want,
Snyder Cut.
I want Man. Dude, I want that
Oh, yeah.
now. I want Man of Steel 2 and Rock the Dwayne Johnson movie. What is he gonna be?
Black Adam.
I want Black. That's.
Dude, they announced
what
it
I
like
want.
5 years ago, and it still
But
hasn't happened yet.
they literally started production and then the coronavirus came. I was like,
Yeah.
God damn it! And I want a new Batman movie because I want to see.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see
You want to see Robert
Twilight,
Pattinson?
bro. Kill
I'm
it
excited
Twilight,
as
bro?
Bruce
I feel
Wayne.
like it
Supposed
could
to
be
come out next year.
It could be. Why don't you be like an A24?
I just if they just make
Like
Long
A24.
Halloween the movie,
Halloween.
Long Halloween
Oh,
the movie.
What's that?
Oh my god,
It's a
I
Batman
would pay like
comic.
I would pay $40 to watch that movie.
You go to like the deluxe theater.
Yeah, that's stupid.
3D.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Dude,
It would.
AMC is like pretty much gonna probably file for bankruptcy.
Good,
lot of
dude.
them.
Me and Emma went to go see
But I doubt they're gonna go out of business.
one of the
I
I
doubt.
don't know some scary movie there, and the theater is so massive, like how
Oh,
big it is in there.
yeah.
But it's like you pay so much money just for what, like a electronic reclining seat. It's like cool.
Oh, it's like $18 or whatever.
And like the thing about
$19.
AMC, because you know how like so for us local kids here in the LC, like Regal Theater is the closest thing for us.
LC gang.
I don't know, just like the LC baby.
I mean, I haven't really been. Last time I went there was when we saw
So
Star
the thing,
Wars.
so like they
Yeah, ours.
upgraded like Regal upgraded all their theaters a while ago, and like AMC was
okay.
like just did the same thing, upgraded everything, and we're like in like $5 million in debt or something, like a lot, and then like all this stuff happens, so they're like, oh,
Oof.
good thing we got
Yeah.
really good timing.
I've just been still going to Americana because I get them for free.
How?
Oh, for
Because my
he's got a
Brennan
connection.
works at.
Oh, you little slimy.
So I saw Birds of Prey. I actually liked it.
God.
Oh, I
What?
haven't seen that. Yeah.
I liked
Really?
it, dude. Ewan McGregor. I don't care what anyone says, he's the greatest actor of all time. Every movie he's in, he does a good job.
Except,
So
did he
that's-
do well?
he
in
has the
Dr.
high ground,
Sleep?
dude. He has
Like
the
he's the highlight of that movie.
Oh, I'm
It's
sure.
him
I
as
know he was-
Black Mask is like the funniest thing in the world. And he's like
That movie's like on. You can like rent it
Already?
like, yeah.
Birds of Prey.
Well, like I checked Amazon, like their new movies that came out, but it was like the only way you could watch was like if you bought it for $20. I'm like,
I will say
What?
it's like
Yeah.
I don't know.
underwhelming, and they should have just called it Harley Quinn.
Suicide Squad 3.
No, like Harley Quinn movie, or I don't know what they would have called it, but they shouldn't have called it Birds of Prey. But
Well, wasn't
was
it called
good.
like Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Adventure of Harley Quinn or
yeah,
something?
yeah.
And then they like cut it like, oh,
Yeah, because
well,
that's,
that's why it's
way
losing money
too long.
because the title's too long. I'm like, yeah.
No.
they should have just called it Harley Quinn, whatever the hell movie. You know,
Yeah.
Harley Quinn messes around in Gotham. Should have called
Harley
it.
Quinn kills people, breaks stuff.
Yeah,
That's pretty much
break
it.
stuff.
Comment down below whether Henry should shave his 1.5 foot long beard. I think he should do it.
I wish I'd have put in the half long beard.
Wish
You
I
guys-
could grow a beard like
You
Yeah,
guys
I
missed
like
it.
grow a
couple
beard in
inches.
general.
I grew my facial hair out for like the past month, and it was sweet. It was
Yeah,
dope.
okay.
Made me look
Alright,
like a
senior year,
lumberjack.
Andrew.
Made me look like a lumberjack. No more just mustache, all facial hair.
You,
No
you
more
look like
just
a bum.
mustache. I looked like a pedo.
You do. You still do. Look
I
like
don't
A
do.
pedo.
I don't. I look like a nice, handsome young
just
man.
outro it.
Let's
Just outro
outro
it.
Thanks for listening. This podcast was probably a bunch us talking about random crap, but whatever.
Yeah, you know. Well, next
Yeah.
week we'll be back because
No, we're gonna say we'll be back, but Andrew's gonna be like, I have to stay at home and eat dinner with my family. I can't do the podcast today. So maybe
Dude.
we'll just me and Jimmy will do it, and we'll just call you or something.
I'll do a Zoom. We'll do a Zoom
Oh, God.
podcast.
how about this? If we get some fan support, we'll do a gaming video. We'll be like, hey guys, who wants
Yeah.
some gaming?
Of what?
Hey guys, Henry's gonna play SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom live stream.
We'll do a full
We can
game
finish it.
playthrough.
Finish it in an hour.
I can
Could you
finish
do
it in
it?
an hour. I could finish it in like
speed run or whatever.
Okay,
5
well,
hours.
yeah. All right, everybody.
All right.
Thanks for listening.
We're gonna go to Habit. Andrew's gonna go cry with his mom.
You.
Goodbye.